Hi, I'm Izzy, and this is Dizzy Quilts and Sews. Welcome to episode 97 of Friday Sews. Friday Sews is a little bit about sewing and a little bit about life, and basically a chat every Friday between us and you, and is so much fun. So let's get right into the sewing. I've been down here a lot since my last Friday Sews video, but I can't show you anything I've done. I have completed the garment I'm making for the collaboration with Carol from Sew Carol. So we are making a big 4 pattern, and we basically set ourselves the challenge to make it fit our bust. And I pretty much did it. It took so much work, and many muslins, but I think it worked. Anywho, so stay tuned for the release of that video on the 17th. It was a fun challenge, but anyhow, you'll have to watch the video to get my final thoughts on the big 4. I also worked on my Sew Frugal makes. I think I mentioned it during my March plans video that I'm making something for Marianne, and I have got half of it all done. She came over earlier this week, tried it on, fits her perfectly. She loves it. So I'm very pleased. And over the coming couple days, I'm probably going to finish the second half of what I'm making. So all that has been going brilliantly well. So it's been a good week in the sewing room, a really good week. Now, once the Sew Frugal make is all done and the video filmed, I'm going to be going back to the cargo pants. I have made the muslin. There are adjustments that I need to make. Not that many, I don't think. But I will need to make a second muslin to test the fit, because I really don't want to risk using my final fabric on a pattern that I'm not sure is going to fit me like well enough that I'm going to want to wear it out, basically. So those are my plans for the next few days, is just finish my Sew Frugal makes and really dive into the cargo pants, which are another collaboration with Janine from Janine Sews. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And in my March planned, I mentioned I received my Think Pink box for this month, and that I was a little bit stumped as to what to make with it. And I think I have a plan, but it's going to require a little bit of work. Yeah, it's not going to be a quick garment. So yes, quite a lot of sewing to be done. And I did mention that I was maybe going to book a few days off just because I am tired. I've been working really hard at my day job. And I told my boss I need a few wellness days. So I booked Thursday and Friday off next week. So that's going to give me an extra long weekend during which to get lots and lots of sewing. So I'm very excited about that. I'll be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, should be very good. So those are basically my plan and everything I got up to in my sewing room this week. Before I move on to other things, can I just say, this is the Vernon shirt that I made in, I think it was November, with a Think Pink fabric. And I've worn it a few times to go to work, and I get compliments every single time I wear it. I love this shirt so much. If you don't have the Vernon shirt yet, I highly recommend you get it. It's by Cashmerette, and I'm going to leave a link to it below. All right, I completely forgot to look up what the question of the week was. Jen always posts a conversation starter in our Facebook group, and I completely forgot to look it up. I was in the office today, and it just throws everything off when I need to be in the office. I honestly don't know how I used to do it 5 days a week. I don't know how I got anything done other than work when I was going in 5 days a week. It's just, yeah. Anywho, but I did want to check in with the idea I brought up last week about the spending only on weekends idea. And I'm happy to report that I was very successful during week 1. I did spend a tiny bit of money over the weekend. I bought 3 things. So I bought a silver chain to go on my gray purse or handbag that I showed you in, I showed it to you during Friday Sews. So I got a much longer chain, so now I can wear it crossbody or as a shoulder bag. Love it. I'm taking it out many, many times this week. Very nice. Then I bought some dry shampoo for the cats. The groomer came over to shave Puffs, our older, bigger cat. And they both cats have very dry skin. They almost look like they have dandruff. And she recommended some dry shampoo that we can just spray on them, rub it in, and it's going to help with the itchiness and the shedding of dry skin. And then the third thing I bought was, I'm excited about this one, the latest Itch to Stitch pattern. Now it came out during the week last week, so I didn't buy it when it first came out, but I hit that buy button over the weekend to get it at a reduced price. And it's called the Delaware Jacket. So it's like a spring fall type jacket. It's got a drawstring around the waist, but otherwise it's like a very, very simple design, and I loved it. So I'm going to see if I can find some soft shell fabric to make it in, or I have some cotton twill in my stash. I wonder if I'd have enough of it. I think I might. Yeah, so a cotton twill in that fabric, in that pattern might be a lot of fun. And I really, really need a spring or fall jacket, just like an everyday weekend type of jacket to wear with jeans or joggers even. So I was really excited to get my hands on that pattern, and I do love Itch to Stitch patterns. Her woven patterns come with cup sizes up to a double D, which I am, so her patterns typically fit me really, really well. And that's it. I spent no money other than those 3 things, which I felt weren't essentials, but I really, really wanted them. Like, I really wanted a longer chain for my purse, and I really, really wanted that jacket pattern. So I'm feeling really good about week 1, and I have to say, so far, today's Thursday, so far I have not kept any emails. I've not looked at any advertising. I have nothing in any cart. I've not been tempted to buy anything at all this week. So I don't know if there's going to be any spending this weekend. I'm very, very proud of myself. As far as the channel and what's coming, well, on Sunday the 10th, block number 3 of the Quilt As You Go Quilt Along is coming out, and it's a nice one, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I think you're going to have a lot of fun if you're participating in that sew along or quilt along. You're going to have a lot of fun with that block. And then on Tuesday is the video on my Cricut crafting day that I spent on Saturday. So Saturday just passed, I sat down at my computer and Cricut machine all day and made a bunch of really cool things, learned a ton. So I'm going to share all of that fun stuff with you all on the channel, and the video's coming out on the 12th. So keep an eye out for that. And then of course I'll be back next Friday with the usual Friday Sews video. So that's going to do it for me for this week. I hope you've had an amazing week. I hope you have a great, great weekend and that you get some sewing done. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please give the video a like if you liked it and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again, and I will see you soon.